The deaths of 3 people at an Ohio theme park had initially left authorities baffled. Officials were stumped after a trio of fatalities was reported within the space of an hour on June 9, 1991, at Kings Island Amusement Park in Mason. The infamous day hit the headlines across the local press and became known as Black Sunday. 2 men died after falling in a pond, and just hours later, a woman fell from the park's Flight Commander ride, plunging 60 feet. Pals Timothy Benning, 22, and William Heathcote, 20, were enjoying themselves in the Oktoberfest zone of the theme park before the tragedy unfolded. Benning was going to splash Heathcote as a prank before being shocked by an electrical convulsion. The sheer impact of the jolt knocked him unconscious, and he tumbled over the railing that surrounded the pond, falling into the water. Heathcote frantically tried to save his friend, but he was electrocuted as he jumped over the railing to help. Park employee Daryl Robertson, also 20, dashed to save the 2 men but lost consciousness. Another guest used a nearby garbage can and tried to reach out to Benning and Robertson without touching the water. A nurse helped perform CPR on the 3 men, but Robertson and Heathcote died. Benning, meanwhile, was rushed to hospital and was able to recover from his injuries. Officials didn't immediately know what had caused the deaths of the men before it was unearthed that there was an exposed wire. Coroners conducted autopsy examinations, concluding that Heathcote died from an electric shock. Robertson, meanwhile, died by drowning, and was also incapacitated by the electrical charge. The fatalities rocked the theme park, which had not seen a death since its opening in 1972. Candy Taylor, 32, was on the carousel-like Flight Commander ride before she was hurled 60 feet. She went to the park with her pals. Her 2 friends had already gone on the ride, but Taylor didn't join them as she was having a drink. But she was riding alone, and there was no divider that would have stopped her from sliding. And ride operators had not locked the restraint that was next to her. The tragedy unfolded just minutes after the ride started to rotate. She fell at least 60 feet and was rushed to a hospital in Dayton where she died. Jennifer Roof, the park spokeswoman, said at the time, "It's a mystery right now exactly what happened.